This is a WNBD NBC 33 news brief.
Good morning. I'm Lakia Scott with your NBC 33 news brief. Coahoma County investigators trying to determine how many students might have had inappropriate contact with a Clarksdale teacher. Deputies arrested 23-year-old Kristen Damon last week and are charging her with sexual battery. Officials have not yet released details of their case against her. Damon is a 7th grade teacher and soccer coach for the Clarksdale Municipal School District. School administrators say she's employed through the Teach for America program. A spokesman for Teach for America says the organization fired Damon last week. She remains in the Coahoma County Jail on a $25,000 bond at last check. Well, in more state news, a supervisor and 4 others are charged with corruption in Alcorn County. Mississippi Auditor Stacey Pickering says Supervisor Jimmy Dallin Nims was charged with embezzlement and could face more than 600 years in prison if found guilty on all counts. This after a year-long investigation. Purchasing clerk William Paul Rhodes is also one of those arrested. Supervisor Nims has been indicted on charges of conspiracy, fraud, and embezzlement in the case in order to pay back more than $308,000 to the county. Auditor Pickering called this one of the most elaborate cases of fraud that he has ever seen since he took office.
There are so multiple ways of which this scheme works. Some of it they actually went and purchased vehicles in Tennessee, brought it to Alcorn County, sold it to the county, or rented it to the county for a premium price, and then they would split the profit.
Pickering says the Alcorn County Sheriff's Department and Correctional Facility are also being investigated. Meantime, a court date is set in the same-sex challenge here in Mississippi. 3 federal appeals court judges will hear arguments next month, that's January 9th, about Mississippi's ban on same-sex marriage. The 5th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals setting that date Friday. Arguments will be heard in New Orleans. A panel of judges will also hear similar cases from other states on that day in New Orleans. 2 lesbian couples and a gay rights group sued Mississippi this fall over the state's 1997 law and 2004 constitutional amendment that bans gay marriage. U.S. District Judge Carlton Reeves recently overturned the state's definition of marriage as only between a man and a woman. However, same-sex couples are temporarily banned from marrying in Mississippi while the state has time to appeal.
This has been a WNBD NBC 33 news brief.